Now, what will be the role of education in this? Actually, it is quite crucial. First of all, we have maximum 10 years to solve this. And in order to make everyone work together, everyone needs to know the facts. Without understanding of the urgency and what needs to be done, there's a huge risk that quarrels, fights, and opposing interests will dominate the public debate and prevent our democracy from solving these problems. Politicians will need to talk about scary consequences of climate change, and they'll have to introduce unpopular changes in order to prevent the worst-case scenarios. This will probably create resistance in the population unless people are well informed about these reasons, the reasons for these changes. And we need to revitalize democracy. We need to do it by making people more active in the solutionary process, not only via elections every 4 years. Therefore, in order for our democracies to be able to act adequately on our climate crisis and the looming environmental collapse, everyone needs to get informed rapidly. Global movements like Greta Thunberg's Fridays for Future are already working on this, but they need help, and education is the kind of help we can offer. In order to do so, we need curricula that reflect the present-day situation, not the situation 10 to 15 years back. The situation is changing rapidly, and those of us who have been working with teaching for a while know that curricula tend to be resting on very old knowledge. Because the process of approving learning plans and curricula inside large school systems like the public schools in any country will take a long time. And therefore, they are not able to reflect contemporary challenges and debates. Most public schools tend to strive for political neutrality, therefore neglecting issues that may appear politically controversial. And I think that themes like climate emergency, potential ecological collapse, and looming food and water crisis are politically controversial in many countries and among many political parties. If you are in a school system where this is not the case, then I congratulate you. You are in an exceptional system. I believe only a small percentage of school systems are like yours, but I would be glad to see that I'm wrong. So even if we need to work on improving the traditional school systems to be able to handle this challenge, we also need a new definition of the concepts education, teacher, and student. But of course, we need to work through already existing educational channels by rapidly creating curricula and teaching material for different age groups. In addition, if a small group of teachers at a specific school goes through World Climate School education, it will be easy for them to educate the rest of the staff at this school, after which each teacher is able to educate all his or her students. And the students can go home and be climate ambassadors in their families, among friends, and in their local communities, learning, teaching, and practicing solutions at the same time. Education is happening every time at least two people are meeting, and this meeting leads to new knowledge and/or new and more focused climate action. Being a teacher is still a profession for those qualified for a formal title, but in reality, without formal training, but with solid knowledge about the climate changes, climate crisis, and the potential ecological collapse, and a solid amount of passion, then we are all teachers, and we can all start teaching parallel to our own learning process. Do not wait till you think you know it all, because this will never happen. You will keep learning new aspects of this. And nobody is perfect. So don't try to be. Just be yourself and do your best at any time. I can assure you that by doing this, you will grow and feel more and more empowered and happy about what you're doing. Remember, every venue, every area, every place where you meet other people can be used for teaching. Not only the traditional ones like schools and other educational platforms, but friends, families, neighborhoods, local communities, businesses, especially businesses interested in going green, and every person or organization that signals some curiosity to learn about this. Remember the teacher's formula. If one person can teach 20, then 20 can teach 400, 400 can teach 8,000, 8,000, 160,000, and so on and so forth. If you need more inspirational teaching tools, a lot can be found on the internet. For example, I just wrote the following words: education crucial, solve the climate crisis, in Google search, and I got up a lot of inspiring websites saying the same. Education is crucial to solving the climate crisis. I suggest you just try doing the same, and I assure you that's a lot of inspiring material out there. Thank you.